don't know how to do this. Like, I'm sorry, my arm's so shaky. This is like really hard. Hi guys. Hi. It is raining right now, so if you hear that going on, I'm sitting like right in front of the door, kind of just watching the rain, but also the lighting is way better. So, and my hair is kind of a mess because this is what happens to curly hair when it's raining outside. So I'm currently at a KOA in a little cabin here. It's kind of nice. It's got AC, which is great. So I was just gonna go through and tell you guys about the states I've been to and how I'm doing. So I went to Massachusetts, I went to Boston, and I hung out with a friend I met when I went to UMass there for a semester. And we went and saw the Museum of Contemporary Art, which was very cool. You'll see some art in the video. And then I stayed with another friend and her family. Shout out to Victoria and her whole family for housing me for the night. It was great. We explored Rhode Island. I went to University of Rhode Island also for a semester, and so I kind of walked around there. It was a move-in week for freshmen, so that was kind of fun and weird to just walk around University of Rhode Island, URI, and see that. And then we also went and saw the Newport Mansions, which is something I really recommend if you're in Rhode Island. The Newport Mansions are so cool. They're just kind of a cool way to experience Rhode Island and see some stuff. So this is kind of hard. My arm gets tired holding it. Saw 2 of the Newport Mansions. The others are closed due to COVID, but I really recommend going to see those, especially once they're all open. They're really cool. It was Labor Day weekend though, so it was pretty busy. So I have a ton of stuff from Rhode Island, just because we saw the mansions and I walked around URI, and then I just went to Connecticut, and I originally had wanted to go to New Haven and walk around Yale, but I just wasn't feeling it that day. I just kind of stopped along the little towns along the coast in Connecticut, and then I finally got there and to Yale, and I was just too tired and just ready to go to my Airbnb and stay there for the night. So I don't have a ton from Connecticut just because I think I just forgot to take photos that day, and I did see a really cool sunset. And I walked around the little shops, and there was this like really tiny bathroom, so I took a video of it because I was like, oh. I honestly thought about starting a series where I just take pictures of all the bathrooms I've been in, because some of them are just so weird. Some of them are really gross, but some of them are like really cool, so I don't know, I just added that in there. And then I went to Philadelphia. So I've already been to Pennsylvania. I went to Falling Water, but it's Philadelphia. I like had to go. Turned out to be kind of useless. Everything's closed. I really wanted to see the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. Those were closed. So I kind of walked around and I saw Carpenter's Hall, I think it's called, Carpenter's Hall, and some little places along the way, and just kind of walked around Philadelphia, so that was cool to see. It's kind of a bummer that things were closed, but we made the best of it. And then I went to New Jersey. It rained the entire time I was in New Jersey, so I had originally wanted to go to Atlantic City, but then I was like, nah, I don't know about parking and everything, so I wanted to go to Ocean City, which is like a little farther south, I think, and just see it has like this really cute pier and all these things. And I go and it's just rainy and cold and sorry, I don't know how to yeah, it was just rainy and cold and not the best. So I also don't have a ton of pictures from that because it was just rainy the entire time. I mean, it was a cool drive, like over the bridge into Ocean City. So then from New Jersey, I went to Delaware, which it was still super rainy. I am like catching the outskirts of all these hurricanes, so I'm thankfully not getting into the hurricanes, but it's just been a ton of rain lately. So I went to Delaware and I kind of just drove along, and I stopped and I got a ton of work done at just a local Panera. But I stayed at this really cool Airbnb. It was like a campground, but it was off this restaurant. It's like a farm to table restaurant market place. So I took pictures of that because I really liked it and it was really cool. So I stayed there in Delaware, and then Washington DC and Maryland. So I took a Segway tour of like the National Mall, but one, it was 9/11. Two, it had just flooded the night before, so there were like sandbags and all the sidewalks, like half the sidewalks had just dirt and sand over them, so it was like an off-roading Segway tour. So I mean, I got some cool pictures and I saw some stuff, but it was a little difficult to like take as many pictures as I wanted. It was still cool to see. I mean, I wish I could have gotten to go in to see more, but it's just learning that this is just traveling in times like these, and so just trying to make the best of it as I go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching.
On Solsbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. I had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. To keep in silence, I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day. My life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart
if you want. I never know how to do these outros, but seriously, thank you guys for watching. I feel like I kind of just do these for me at this point to keep track of everything, but some people have reached out and said they really enjoy watching it, so thanks. I'm trying my best to keep you informed. Thank you so much. Bye.